Okay, we are live. Let's share this in a post. Let let me see if it's working on YouTube as well. One, two, three. Let me see if it's working on YouTube. Yes, it's working. Yes. YouTube. Let me get the YouTube chat here. Uh, Let me get the YouTube chat here. Okay, nice. So the multi-stream works. Incredible. Magic. Okay, let me just repost this quote. Okay, so guys, excited to be here. Thank you for everyone that is gonna join or that already joined. Today we have a bunch of stuff to do. We have three main things. The first one is we are gonna test one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight different vibe coding apps to see which is the best to do like simple apps. Because I did a post a while back where I show basically what's the spectrum of vibe coding, and it looked a bit like this. Let me just get the post so I can show you something. Mm, I think I had it somewhere near. Yes, it's here. So that's the spectrum of vibe coding. At the very left, you have the full vibe tools. Stuff like V0, Bolt, not Bolt, Chef, Lovable, and all the one that I have here. Almost in the middle, you have the async agents. Those are like Jules, Devin, Codex, Cursor Agent, Augment Code Agents. Those are the one, let me just show it to you, Jules. Like here, you can just ask it something about your code base, and it's gonna go and fix it, or it's gonna add a functionality. We have Jules, Codex. Those are one from Google, one from OpenAI. A Cursor Agent that just released some time ago. Let me just find it. So basically, you can code directly from your phone, let's say, because they are spinning their whole virtual environments. I don't have Cursor Premium, so I cannot access it. But they are very cool for bugs that you find that you need to solve impromptu. At a bit of the far right, you see IDEs. Those are Z, Try, all the VS Code forks like Cursor, Windsurf, the one from Amazon at this moment I don't remember that I have here is Hero, I think. Yeah, Hero, and a bunch of other stuff. And inside that, there is a subgroup that is extensions, stuff like Cline, Drew Code, Kilo Code, Augment Code, etc. On the very far right, you have CLIs, stuff like OpenCode, Gemini CLI, and Augment Code CLI that I just got access to is Augi, and I want to test it in a video. It is going to be really interesting because it's technically Augment Code, but inside your terminal, so you can bring it wherever you need. Also, Augment Code is working on an app that they showcased a while back, so pretty excited to test that as well. Also, for the one watching on Twitter, this live is also on YouTube. It is the best way to ask me questions. So because the X chat is not super reliable. So where am I right now in this spectrum? I'm more here. So between the IDEs and the CLI, I use right now Cursor as an IDE, but just in the on the free plan. Augment Codes as an extension, and Cloud Code as a CLI tool. And Cloud Code is my main agent right now because I'm on the max plan and it's the best way of coding. Mm, there is nothing better right now, honestly. But stuff like Gemini CLI is also really, really good and really, really powerful because it's fully free for the first 1,000 requests a day or a week. I don't remember right now, but it's free for like a large amount of requests. That's because Google has infinite money, basically. So they can take that hit. So right now we are doing this. And let's start, first of all, with a PRD. So let's go to my chat app, T3 chat, and not sponsored. Let's go to GPT-5 with reasoning. That is really, really good for PRDs with high reasoning effort and search enabled. And this is the thing that we are going to make today. I need an easy and concise PRD on streaming on a streaming tool I want to build. Basically, you can log in into it and you can set up your stream spaces. Each space has a calendar where you write what you're going to stream. And you can basically write there yourself and it will be shown like admin has written this, but also people can suggest you stuff that you can stream about. So let's create this PRD and then we are going to pass it to our Vibe agent tools. In the meantime, I want to read a bunch of stuff. First of all, I want to tell you something about V0. So they are doing something called like a free zero challenge. Basically, they are giving to their first 10,000 users, 100,000 users, something like that, every day free credit for this week because they improved a lot their agents. And now V0 went from V0.dev to V0.app. So they have like a new, more like a new, better agent, basically. And they are doing this kind of quest. So this is the final challenge. And that's the prompt. Share your best presentation, chart, or dashboard built with V0. So we are going to do that once we are done with all those things. And we'll try to participate just for the sake of it. Another thing that I want to read today is benchmarking GPT-5 from CodeRabbit. CodeRabbit, for the people who don't know, is an AI extension that is also in your GitHub, so you can connect it to GitHub as action, and basically you get PR reviews. So let me just CodeRabbit.ai without all those shit. So here you can see that it just reviews your reviews. Sorry, it reviews your PRs. Sorry guys, I'm already tired as fuck. Here is 7 p.m., but it looks like 9 p.m. So, and it does a really, really good job. They showed a prompt, not a prompt, they showed an image a while back. Let me just go to my profile one sec. Where using GPT-5, that is really, really good at finding bugs, they went from 40% to 60%, something like that. I think I retweeted the post. I need to post less shit. Okay, whatever. Codes, rabbits. Let me find this. Um, okay, here, finally. So from O3 to GPT-5, they saw a spike of 32% in the hardest PRs benchmark. So, I mean, it's almost 200% better. And that's just GPT-5 high, I guess, because GPT-5 Pro right now doesn't have an API. And I sent not a message, but a post a while back to one of the CoreRabbit team member. And he said that, yeah, like I asked if the ChatGPT 5 Pro is available, blah, blah, can we have it on Contrabit? And he said, yes, we do plan to have GPT-5 Pro whenever it's available over the API, and it will replace Opus 4.1 workloads. So CodeRapid is going to get even better once GPT-5 Pro is available uh, for as an API, and GPT-5 Pro is a fucking beast. So I want to read this blog pretty quickly because I think it's really interesting. I think CodeRabbit is one of those extensions that are really intuitive to use. They are not just creating a product for the sake of it, but in this case, like first with O3 and now with GPT-5i, it makes a lot of sense to review the PRs because AI is really, really good at taking context and understanding if you did a shitty job or not. So let's have a quick read. The wait is over as the leading AI code review tool. CodeRabbit was given early access. Okay, they got early access. GPT will conduct extensive evals. Okay, evaluation. Okay. TLDR is 12% better, 30% better on pass fail scales. Top 200 pass, it's hardest PR, and this is the data we saw earlier. So those are pretty outstanding numbers for just a model release. That's really interesting if you think about it. Like a lab so earlier releases a new model and your product gets 200% better. Imagine that. So they run tests or models, they run evals, LLM-based judging. We perform dual-layer LLM-based judgment that looks at both qualities and qualitative and quantitative data, such as the quality overview and pass of failure, the model accuracy. Humans, and they also use human-based judging, so they had a human in the loop. A lane-based metric collection, we collect the metrics that we believe are indicative of high-quality code review and weight them by their importance. Those metrics include actionable comments, readability score, average word count, sentence count, and false positives. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty important to mention hallucination because one of the GBT perks is that you reduced hallucinations a lot relative to O3. Our evaluation were conducted on various snapshots of GPT-5 that OpenAI shared with us. Yes, this is interesting because let me pull my YouTube. What the actual fuck? YouTube. Okay. So this morning I watched a video from Theo here. GPT-5 sucks. And I mean, like 2 days ago, it was like GPT-5 broke me so fucking good. So I guess there was like a problem with the model that was in beta, like that they tested, and then the one that got released, because there is a huge change in perspective. Like this was posted 6 days ago, and this was on the beta of GPT-5 that he had access to, and the difference is crazy. Like it went from this model is so fucking good, it's better than anything else, to the model sucks. So yeah, I think there was a huge issue both with the router and with other things that were not discussed currently. And he's working with the OpenAI team, also with Cursor team to fix those. So yeah, we need to understand if here this snapshot, like which snapshot was it? I think it was like Tangerine or something. So it would be pretty interesting. GPT-5 capabilities evaluation result analysis. Our evaluation of GPT-5 capabilities found that the model certainly lives up to the hype. Another controversial opinion here. GPT-5 outperformed all other models we are tested on our datasets by a lot. Comprehensive evaluation score. GPT-5 weighted score from our comprehensive evaluation was between 3465 and 3541 on different test runs, which is almost 200 points above OpenAI o3 model. Okay. And Anthropic Sonnet 4, which were previously our highest score model. The maximum possible score is 3651. So they got 3541 against 3651. Wow. Full evaluation score is the full evaluation. It's funny how Sonnet is above Opus. Some thinks that Opus is just a waste of compute. No, just kidding. But yeah. So takeaway. While a 200 points or 5% increase might not seem significant, no, you need to be stupid to think something like this. For the same compound effect that we were discussing last live, I think, the 2% from Opus 4 to 4.1, like this 5% increase compounds like shit when you do hundreds, thousands of commits. So rack up find low hanging fruit like infinite loops and expose secret keys. After a point, then becomes progressively harder to get points since all the remaining points come from flagging much harder to find issues. Yeah, of course, like the curve is not linear. It's more like a Gaussian curve, I guess. Like the first one are super easy to find, and then it goes really difficult. So okay. Pass and fail scales. We also give models a pass and fail score based on how many of the 300 error patterns in our dataset PR the model was able to find. GPT-5 also achieved the highest success rates on this scale that we ever seen. It's 254 to 259 out of 300. That's crazy. So those are the scores. Since about 100 of the bottom PRs are found by all models, if we just look at the most difficult 200 error patterns, the numbers show even greater improvement with GPT-5, catching 78% of those error patterns and other models catching only 54 to 58. So that's the takeaway. Similar to a comprehensive metrics, the additional error pattern that GPT-5 was able to find are particularly hard for LLM to spot. Okay, so are those one concurrency bugs or inconsistent domain keys across environments, suggesting the model's increased ability to reason. Okay. Are the SPR tests? To stress test each model, we created 25 of the most difficult pull requests from our golden PR dataset. These PRs represent real world bugs that span concurrency issue, object oriented design flows, performance hazard, language specific bootcamps. So I think like in 10 of my code bases, I think I have 600 of those problems. Yeah, CodeRabbit needs to do pretty high lifting with my PRs. So GPT versions where accuracy, contextual linkage, and depth matters the most. It consistently delivers the most complete, test-ready, and forward-compatible code review outputs among all the models that we have tested to date. Crazy. It's crazy to think that like people that really tested the model says something like that, and then we have people that thinks that this post is not rage baiting. So uh, the word is crazy. So how many kinds of bugs does GPT actually catch? Okay, percent. That's pretty interesting. Uncover hidden concurrency risk. The problem. Okay, this is more technical. For the one that don't know me, I'm not a coder. I don't understand anything about all this shit. I'm just updating you that this to become like 200% better just with a new model launch. So beyond metrics and specific things our tests were evaluating, we found that GPT-5 exhibited new behavior and reasoning patterns. So advanced contextual reasoning, okay, chain of thought reasoning via review threads, evidence-based deep justification, forward-thinking suggestion, granular task-oriented recommendations. Okay. Last thing, how we are using GPT-5 in our iCode reviews. We're excited that GPT-5 represents a significant advancement in AI-powered code review, pushing the boundaries in details, accuracy, and contextual reasoning. That's why we'll be using GPT-5 as the core reasoning model in our pipeline. Is that an M dash? No. Starting today. We are excited that you will be able to find more issues and create more in-depth context-rich reviews. If you never tried Corabbit, so yeah, in short, give Corabbit a test. It deserves it. It's a really, really good software. And yeah, that's basically it. The article was pretty interesting, not on a technical level because I don't understand shit about like the nitty details, but more like people that are actually testing GPT-5 understand there is a lot to take on GPT-5 thinking high, and people that don't just says this. Imagine for Google shared something. Let's start with. Oh, Imagine 4 is GA now. Interesting. So how is our prompt doing? Okay, it's done. So PRD stream space community driven streaming schedule. Build a simple tool where creators log in, plan streams, share public page, collect daily topics, handle time zones. Perfect. That's the scope. Yes, I don't want to read all of it. Time zones, API, blah, blah, blah. Okay, looks nice. Let's just give it to every agent. One, two, that's chef. We can also, I think, add recipes that are like components from Convex. Technically, it's a collaborative text editor. Mm, I mean, it will understand it. Let's just push it. Let's push this on Lovable as well. Both. By the way, on most of them, I'm on the free plan, so I don't know if we are gonna be able to. What the fuck? We are working on rolling out Spark for all the users. We let you know once you have access. I don't have access to Spark. Okay, once out. That's emergent. That's replit. Auto, yes. And that's rocket. Let's do it. So again, the contestants, I think that's the word, are V0, Chef from Convex, Lovable, Bolts, Emergent, Replits, and Rocket. I heard that thing. Uh, please implement the PRD. The only pro accounts I have are for V0 and Chef, by the way. Oh, give me a sec. I need to remove the key thing because I had always use my API keys when you remove it. Okay. Okay, now let's go. Don't mess up. Make no errors. Lovable is doing what? Uh, I can see you've created a PRD. I need to integrate Superbase. Okay, let me connect Superbase first. Connect a project. Create a new project, I guess. Hmm, Can I connect my main bucket? I don't want to pay for $110 just to test assumption. Okay, I think. Okay, it's connected. Nice. Okay, it continues perfectly. Bolt is doing his stuff. Emergent, how are you doing? Agent is waiting. For what? Yes, you can use that. Streamlit, approved plan, yes. I've not been testing Streamlit for a while. I think I tested it like when it just released. Jesus, how time passes. So select the screen you wish to build from the list below. Yes, 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 yes. That's good. Everyone's asked me to create a super-based project. But you screen. Come on, you can do it. Okay, it's done. Let me also see if there are questions in chat. No, I don't think so. Okay, okay, let's go. It's cool. Oh, now all the main tools, vibe tools or not, have the task list thing. It's a pattern that is really interesting. So we encounter an error where check runs. I think it's still doing stuff. Ask shop, maybe. No, continue. So welcome to your blank app. Amazing, amazing. Uh, Continue. For integrations, let me add Superbase to this as well. Give me just a sec. Okay. How's Emergent doing in the meantime? Running a bunch of stuff. What about Streamlit? Yeah, keep me notified. Rockets? Oh, okay. 5 to 8 minutes. Mm. I mean, in the meantime, we can check a bunch of AI news. So I'll keep my thing here. Pa, pa, pa. We have the new Gemini CLI that I want to check. One thing that I want to flag is the uh, workshop that Cloudflare is doing about MCPs, because I think it's really, really interesting. A bunch of I for the Gemini 3 model. No, shit. I mean, there was a post about it. Oh, it's not there anymore. Video generation from Perplexity. The deep research API is now better in OpenAI. And where is the best news from this week? It's not this one, by the way. Here, that's the best news this week. So that's also pretty good news. Okay. Let me see if I have anything else that is interesting. No, that's it. Let's try to make this as video so I can repost it on YouTube. It sounds kind of interesting. I don't know if we can do it. So, guys, for this week AI news, we have a bunch of interesting tech related stuff. We have a bunch of interesting stuff for. Hmm, So, guys, for this week AI news, we have a bunch of different stuff that we are gonna look into it. Let's start with the Gemini CLI GitHub action that is now in beta. So you can just go to the article, go a bit down, scrolling this bunch of stuff that you don't care at all, and let's view in the marketplace. Use latest version. Uh, I need to install it. Okay, let's do it. Wait. Copy and paste the following into your .yaml file. Okay. Hmm. Oh, maybe we can follow this. So let me start the Gemini CLI. Oh, I don't have it. Amazing. Uh, I need to install the Gemini CLI. So you install the Gemini CLI, you you do slash setup GitHub, and it sets it up for you. But I need to install the Gemini CLI. So let's install the Gemini CLI first. Uh, Here, yes. Oh shit, he had the brew installed wherever. Okay. Okay, we have it. So now let's run the GitHub. In the chat interface type flash git. Maybe you need to run it in something. So plus cd download download. Oh, let me open a project real quick. Something random. Yep. Gemini. Come on, little PC, you can do it. I need to stay vigilant on the CPU cost. Okay, it's 8%. Ah, what the fuck was that? Yeah, Gemini. Okay, I think like the Gemini installation like that, it doesn't even work. Let me just do it with Brew. So it's Gemini CLI. Because I already installed it with npx and it wasn't fucking working. So yeah, I think it's this one. Gemini CLI, yes. Oh, I also need to get my AI Studio secrets and put it on GitHub secrets. Okay, that's a bit more painful. I will do it in a standalone video, I guess, because I don't want you to burn my AI Studio credits. So another cool thing is the Learn MCP. They have something like a webinar or something. Yeah, start building. Yeah, they have like a course for yeah to build like cool MCPs. The cool thing is that you can run MCPs on Cloudflare workers, I think, and they are super easy to set up. So I flagged you this thing is learnmcp.example.workers.dev. It's pretty interesting. I will check it out 100%. Another news from Perplexity that you can generate videos. It's 5 video months for pro subscribers and max can generate 15. I think it's pretty cool. They are using VO3. I don't think it's the past version because they are giving so little. So it's if it's VO3 full, it's still amazing doing 5 videos a month because with Gemini Pro, I think you can do like 3 videos a month with the full version. So I mean, a lot of people said this is really low, but at the end of the day, with all the models that Perplexity has, it's just something that they are giving to you. So and free stuff are always good. Another news from OpenAI is they improved the deep research API. Now it's 40% cheaper. MCP now works with background modes for persistent research flow. Okay. And file search work natively. Oh, amazing. So it's like they are basically giving you access to connectors, the one that they have in the chat.com app, because you can search, for example, in your Google Drive or in your HubSpot, etc., etc., etc. So that's really cool. Like you can use your own data. Interesting. As I told you before, V0 is now Visual.app, and they have a new builder, like AI builder, and it's really, really cool. It's also really powerful. That's the best news, so we leave it for last. Another thing from Quan is that you get 200, sorry. Another thing is that now with Quan, you get 2K free Quan code runs every day. And if you check on Open Router in the rankings for coding, let me get um, categories. Okay, here for programming, Quent Recorder is the second best model right now, just like under Cloud 4 Sonnet. So having 2,000 free Quent code runs every day, it's super fucking good. So yeah. Last thing is that now Cloud 4 Sonnet has 1 million tokens of context. So it's the second model after the Gemini ones that have 1 full million context window. I mean, you can run it on Cloud Code, but only with API usage as of right now. You cannot do it with max modes. But that's crazy, crazy good. I mean, it's not good to have 600K tokens in the context window, but you will be able to feel it a lot less because I run into like compacting your thingy too much and in the midst of like implementing important stuff. So once they had it to max plan, like having the possibility of getting up to 1 million context window, it's gonna be huge. Another small thing from Cloud Code is that now there is a new model selection category, blah blah blah. Let me just spin it up so I can show you. So if you do slash models, now you can do Opus for planning modes and Sonnet for actual coding. And since I was using this exact setup before and I had to switch models, now it's even better and faster. You just select this and it's going to use Opus 4.1 for plans and Sonnet for just code execution. So just a little plug here. Let me see if I have any question. Guys, come on, I'm still waiting for questions. You can do it. Let me know if you have any. Mhm. So those are the main news that we had this week. Let's see the stuff. First of all, okay, this is done. I need to set up and run a couple of schemas. Let's do it. Okay. Add must public. As public site URL. So that's done. Let's see Chef. Come on, Chef, you can do it. I believe in you. Use for Sonnet, por favor. Let's see Lovable. Come on, Lovable. I have 2 credits. Okay, I think Lovable on the free plan is not even able to give you one full mini app. Let's see. Uh, okay, I used also all my Bolt tokens. Okay, that's done. Okay, let's see the preview for that. Let's let's wait and we'll see this as well. So let me run this up. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's see on Rocket. It's still doing its stuff. Okay, let's wait a bit for this. Exit. So I think both Lovable and Port are out of the game just because you cannot do stuff for free. So you cannot even test it for free. Let's see Lovable what he's doing. Okay. Chef, how is it doing? Okay, it says it's working. Let's see. Okay, nice, nice. Also, Chef should be the one that nails this task because this app is basically most backend, and Chef has convex under the hood that is like backend as a service. So it should be literally his scope. So let's see. Let's wait for the last two to finish. I think we are just waiting for Rocket. Okay, no, that's done as well. So let's put it full screen. Yeah. Okay, there is a bit of a problem on the responsiveness. I mean, not really, but yeah, there is horizontal scroll wherever. Okay, that's done. That's done. Okay, that's also done. Awesome. Now, let me sign in to each one, and I will let you know what which is doing good. Let me sign in. So, okay, Chef, you can just sign in anonymously. So we are gonna use that. Lovable. Let me sign up. I will need also to verify a bunch of emails, I guess. Uh, I cannot log in into the emergent one. Don't understand why. Get started, log in with Google. Okay, now it seems to work. Details not found. Oh, okay, wherever I will test it after. Let's test the Rabbit login. Okay, and Rocket, he only has paid as a mock account. Whatever. Okay, here I'm logged in. Just one more time with the merchant. Okay, no, it's not working. I also need to sign in with zero. Okay, on V0 I have problems with RLS. So I'm fixing row level security stuff here. And on Lovable, I'm trying to sign in. Okay, I have the notification from Superbase. Let me just confirm my email. Okay, apply the SQL without Lovable. Sign in. Okay, it worked perfectly. Here it's still running, I guess. Sign in. admin. No, no. Okay, it worked. Awesome. The integration with Superbase is so good. Full screen. No. Okay, we are good here. We are good here. We are good here. Emergent doesn't work. We are good here, and we are good here. Let's try to create an event. So GBT6 release. Let's use this description wherever. Create a space. Uh, I mean, Superbase is great. Agents are not great at using Superbase. So let's try to create a space here. Let me try to bring it like full view for real. Okay. So sign in anonymously, create a new space. So is activity no activity 5 release. Okay. Okay. Public. CT. Create space. Let's add an event. Again, GPT-5 release. Today's word is June. Today is the 14th. Okay. It starts at 8, let's say, and ends at 9:30. And the URL, let's, oh, okay, you can leave it blank. Okay, super cool. Let me try to go here. Okay, no. Share your space. Let me open an incognito window. Hmm, no, okay. That's not how it works. I think I have multiple, yes. But for example, can I join here using this space? I guess not. Okay. Hmm, okay, it didn't work first try, but most of the features are already implemented. Just a matter of tuning it a bit, I guess. Yeah, that's just the first shot. So what about Lovable? Let's create a space. I said let's create a space. Mm, yeah, no spaces. Replit, let's create an event. So GPT-6 release. Start time, or we don't have a date picker. Okay. Let's see, it's today. It's 14/07/2025 and no, 21. Jesus, I need to copy everything. 14/07. Oh, zero. Not the best user experience for sure. Okay. Same URL, wherever. Save event. Hmm. It doesn't save events. Okay. Put it in full screen. Yeah, the button are just for show, they don't work. But the UI is not that bad, I guess. Okay. Let's see rockets. What the fuck? Let's see rockets. GPT-6 release something. Oh, this has autofilled 21, 22. A platform, let's say YouTube, stream wherever. Create an event. Did he created the event? Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. This is working at least. Okay. But can I share the um, the link is optional. Can I share the space? Visibility, public. Okay. Okay, I think this is the link. No, change spaces account on details. Live preview. I mean, it's really good. Like we have also approvals, rejects, and it's totally working. It's a bit messy on the UI side, one nothing you cannot improve in a cloud code session. I'm pretty impressed, honestly. And this is one of the smallest tools that we are testing. So pretty impressed. Honestly, Rocket for now is a winner. Replit, no. Mm, Most of the UI doesn't work. So that's a loser for me. Lovable is literally not working, and I ran out of credit, so I cannot even add it. Chef is kind of working. I think it needs couple iteration, but the cool thing about Chef is that he already has all the backend it needs to do most of the backend stuff that you need, apps that you need. So that's a huge advantage. So you have the database, the vector database, you have the search, you have the authentication, you have a bunch of components as well. So that's really, really cool. You can sign in anonymously, etc. So for me, Chef is a winner. It's a close second. V0, let's see, sign in. Let's try to create a space. Six release, six, create space. Yeah, it has huge problems with database setup. So a tip that I can give you on V0 specifically is just scaffold the UI because it's really, really, really good at UI. And just tell Cloud Code, look, I have this project, do slash init, so he understands the stuff that is mostly Next.js, etc. And he's gonna fix everything related to the database because Cloud Code is really good at database. So we have a V0 and Chef on par because they need a couple of tweaking, but I think they are gonna work. And Rocket that is doing an incredible job to be so new as a hub. I think they have like just thousands of followers. Let me just check it. Uh, Also, it's funny because I didn't knew about them, and their account uh, posted under this post like, "What's your favorite and what am I missing?" So give them a follow. They have only 8,000 followers. They're doing a great job, I guess. The app is fully working, so I'm pretty impressed. Let me see if I can export the code. How can I export the code? Yes, you can download it. You can also push it to GitHub. Amazing. Yes. So let me just close all this shuffling. Okay. Let me just do a quick repost to this. So winners of today's live are one. Let me just number one, medal one, rocket, and medal two on par between V0, no, V0 and convex chef. For what? Rocket as a good all-rounder and V0 mostly for UI and convex mostly for backend related tasks. So yeah, those are the winners, I guess. It's super interesting what you can do with just a vibe coding app those days. Like 1 or 2 years ago, this would be impossible. So honestly, in general, I'm pretty impressed with all the apps that we had today, but with the one that I chose more than the rest. But they are all good tools at the end of the day. So I think that's it. That's everything I wanted to show you guys today. I will release the vibe generation thingy on YouTube as well, just as a reminder for which are the best tools. And yeah, that's basically it. I will be out uh, tomorrow and on the weekend as well. But on Monday, I want to come back streaming. We have this thing that I want to do is boot.dev JS courses. So boot.dev, for the one who don't know it, is a gamified way of learning how to code. And I find it really, really interesting. And I want to start their JavaScript course in live. So we do like 10, 15 exercises each live. And another thing that I want to start is I want to create a game using TypeScript. It's like an idle RPG that is inspired by like mining games or, for example, Clash of Clans, those kind of games, but it's all around AI models. So I think it would be really interesting. In fact, if you saw my latest post, you saw the pixel art version of the main labs, Anthropic, XAI, GPT, and Gemini. They are so good. GPT-1 image is so good. I still don't understand why they have the sepia filter, like this. How did Theo called it, like the peace filter? So I don't know why they are yellowish, honestly. I hope they will fix it in the next release. But yeah, beside that, it's amazing. Like they are so fucking cool. And also, I was trying the video model from Grok, just wasted compute. Like that's fucking shit. It's like clean, Vio, Quen. Those are like a lot better models than this. I know that you can do spicy, stupid shit. It's just wasted compute at the end of the day. And the same man that's saying that birth rate it's declining. It's the same that he's doing actually anime shit on his AI app. That is one of the main distribution apps that he has. So yeah, okay, wherever. Uh, let's move forward. Let's see if we have anything that we need to discuss before wrapping up. In the chat, we don't have anything. Okay. In the Twitter chat, we don't have anything as well. So yeah, guys, thank you for being here. As a wrap up for today, is just the vibe code models, like the apps. The best ones were V0, Chef, and Rocket. So yeah, you should test them out. Mostly V0 because this week it's kind of free if you get in time. So you should test this 100%. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you everyone for being here. And you will find the stream both here and on YouTube. And I will also make clips for the stream later today. So love you so much. Bye bye. Have a great rest of your day.